Hi, my name is Dustin Wilshire. I came to Korea 1.5 years ago, and I write a blog called Rip City to Seoul.
안녕하세요.
Oh yeah, these are my favorite. Many foreigners in Korea are so used to eating foods such as tteokbokki, kimbap, kimchi, but there's so many foods out there that they should be trying. Foods that hold just as significant cultural as these foods that I just mentioned. Some of them may seem a little scary. You have blood sausage that is stuffed pig's intestines. It might look scary to you, but once you try, you're gonna love it. There's also examples of pig's feet that are marinated, and they taste just as good. You eat them with all the other Korean foods as well. Another interesting thing about sundae is that you shouldn't be so afraid to try it. It's very similar to the sausage that we eat home in America. The casing is actually the same, and it's only stuffed with vegetables, onions, garlic, maybe some minced meat, and the clear noodles that they eat in Korea very frequently. So don't be afraid to try it, it's delicious. 맛있어요. My blog is mainly an account of my life in Korea, the things that I do, the things that I enjoy. I think it does a good job at showing what life is like here. I like to use both photos and videos in my blog because, sure, a photo can speak 1,000 words, but a video can speak even more. I think Korean foods are delicious, and learning about how they prepared the food and what goes in and the proper way to enjoy the food, I feel like I'm learning about Korean culture. As you can see, coming to a seafood market such as this is a lot of fun because you're going to be exposed to all kinds of food. Many people are familiar with eating raw fish these days because of the amount of sushi consumed on a daily basis, but sennakji is one of my favorites. Sennakji is the Korean for the baby octopus. What they will do, traditionally it was served whole and you ate the entire octopus. Now what they will do is chop it up for you and serve it to you on a platter. Gaebul. This is something that may seem a little scary to foreigners such as myself. Gaebul, which is the pink sea worm that looks pretty funny. You dip it in the chili sauce. Here we go. So when we saw sennakji before, we saw it in the market and they actually held up the octopus for us. Traditionally, that's how it was eaten. People would take the actual entire octopus, wrap it around a chopstick, and eat it that way. This is something that may seem a little scary to foreigners such as myself, and so you'll be happy to know that actually now what they do is they take the octopus, they chop it up, and it's presented like this. And then also, because it's known to be good for your health, for things like stamina and whatnot, it's prepared many ways, not just raw, but it's actually cooked in a lot of dishes as well. In order to understand a culture, you have to let go of preconceived ideas or generalizations. To learn, it's best to step out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself to try new things. As a whole, I think most Koreans do not think a lot of this food is strange, but instead, it's a way of life.
I have done